Here, guard. I want you to tell the president something. I want you to tell him something from me. It's bye!
The answer is no, and you are to leave the area of the trig at once while you still can.
Fighting talk, huh?
You must go! Go at once! And never return to the trig again!
What brought about this change of mind?
Go at once! Your special powers are returned to you!
Go, John, go!
Oh, not one for hanging around when I'm not wanted.
Fortunately, you hit an automated waste disposal reactor. I think it's reasonable to suppose that no one was actually killed.
But that, I gather, was rather down to luck than judgment.
Don't you think you're being just a little picky?
Yeah, at least they let you go.
They'd have held me for a few more days at most. And now, thanks to you, we've managed to get ourselves expelled from the Galactic Federation, and they're not going to do anything to help us protect the Earth from the Thargans or the Sorsons. Thanks to you, we're on our own.
We Sorsons are leaving this puny planet to look after itself.
Leaving?
Yes, we are leaving, and the Thargans are on their way.
The Thargans? But you agreed. You promised to defend Earth and help us defend ourselves.
That was before you turned against us. We shall take our weapons and our spaceships. Then who will defend you against the Thargans? They will rip this puny little planet apart.
Been a peculiar development. The Sorsons have pulled out and left the Earth.
They're running away.
That's probably the best news we've had so far. With the Sorsons leaving the Earth, the Thargans will have no need to land there. With any luck, they'll pass it by.
Oh, we can't rely on that, John. Or maybe we ought to go and have a word with whoever's in charge of the Thargan fleet.
Good idea, Liz. Tim, can you jaunt Elizabeth and me to the flagship of the Thargan fleet?
Yes, John, that is a simple matter.
I'm General Blithen, commander of the 2nd Thargan Battle Fleet. I'm always honored to receive visitors from the Galactic Federation.
Thank you, General. You will be aware that this is an area of closed space, and that the planet Earth is an officially closed world.
Yes, I'm aware of that. I'm also aware that it is a Sorson base, and that the Sorsons moved into and fortified this area of space, and the Galactic Federation did nothing to stop them.
The Sorsons have now left the planet Earth, General.
Ha! That wouldn't surprise me. No stomach for a fight, those Sorson swine. Never have had and never will have.
So now you won't need to go anywhere near that closed world, will you?
If the Sorsons really are gone, it may make our task easier. But we still have our orders, and I intend to see they are carried out.
Do you mind telling us what those orders are, General?
To drive the Sorsons from this solar system, and then to ensure that the planet Earth is of no further military significance.
And how exactly do you intend to do that, General?
I shall make sure that after we are gone, none of the worlds in this solar system will be able to support Sorson life. Or any kind of life anymore.
But, General, the planet Earth has millions of inhabitants.
The Thargans are not mass murderers, General. I cannot believe that the Thargan President of the Supreme Council would approve of what you intend to do.
Before we got into this war with the Sorsons, a Thargan could be proud. We fought with honor and did not trample on the weak and murder women and children.
You haven't changed, General. You can still be a Thargan of honor. You don't have to destroy the Earth.
We'll make sure the Earth stays out of the war from now on, General, and that the Sorsons don't come back.
Now, don't test my patience too far. The Galactic Federation is powerless to prevent the Sorsons returning, just as it is powerless to prevent us from landing there. Now I will land and satisfy myself that the Earth and its inhabitants are not on the Sorson side. And you had better make sure they show us no hostility when we land. This interview is at an end. I have a campaign to fight and a war to win.
Deep space radar confirms it, Mr. President. A large force of spaceships headed towards the Earth.
Do we know who they are? Sorsons or Thargons?
The radar boys say they appear to be Thargons, sir.
George, tell me straight as a military man. Do we stand a chance? Can we defend ourselves?
No. And I don't know about you, sir, but I'd rather die a free man than live as a slave.
In other words, you think we should fight them? What with?
Well, sir, our intercontinental missiles are designed to attack targets on Earth from space. Now, we can retarget them to stay up there and destroy the Thargon spaceships in space. Also, we can arm the NASA spacecraft with nuclear missiles.
Sounds a bit like clutching at straws to me, George.
Well, I'm not saying we'd win, Mr. President, but we'd sure give them a bloody nose to remember us by.
Okay, George. I want to speak to the Russian Premier and a few of the other world leaders. I'll let you know our decision. George!
Just a minute, Mr. President. There's something you should know first. There's a large fleet of Thargon spacecraft on their way to Earth.
I know. We picked them up on deep space radar some time ago. We're not as primitive and helpless as you like to think, you know.
We don't think that. We're from Earth too. This is our home and we're proud of it.
You're going to help us fight these Thargons?
We can't fight the Thargons, and we don't want you to either.
Same old story.
No, look. The Thargons will go away again, just as long as no one on Earth does anything to oppose them.
But if people try and fight them, they can and will destroy the Earth, and there's nothing we can do to stop them.
What makes you so sure?
The Thargon General has assured us that no harm will come to the Earth. He just wants to satisfy himself that the Sorsons have really gone.
He sent you ahead to dictate his terms to us.
No, it's not like that. He's agreed not to do anything, just as long as there's no hostility from Earth.
Just like that, huh? Well, I don't buy it. I think it's a story. If anyone else told me, I might believe them. But I know that you are Thargon agents. Well, you can just go back to your bosses and tell them that we won't give in that easy. We may not have much, but with what we have, we'll fight.
Do that, and you could go down in history as the last president of the United States. That's if there's any history left for you to go down in.
You can think yourself to anywhere you want within the blink of an eye? Well, I suggest you think yourself to somewhere safe, away from the fighting.
Ah, there you are. Tim refused to tell me where you were. It seems he has chosen to disobey the Galactic Federation and remain loyal to you, rather than to his creators.
I am torn, of course, Your Excellency, but cannot desert my friends in their hour of difficulty.
Tim, you could have told Timus where we were. He's our friend.
He is also an official of the Galactic Federation. I am sorry, Elizabeth, but that is how I see it.
Anyway, Timus, now that you've found us at last, what can we do for you?
I want you to come back to the trig with me.
I'm sorry, Timus, that's impossible.
But I want you to come. It is most important that you do.
I thought it was banned never to darken your jaunting pad again, so to speak.
Well, not just you, John, all of us. Are you sure it's all right for us to return to the trig?
If you mean, is it some sort of a trap? Of course it isn't. You should know me better than that, Elizabeth. I would never be party to an act of betrayal.
Why do you want us to come to the trig with you, Timus?
I have managed to arrange for an appeal against your banishment to be heard by the Justice Committee. Now, they have the power to overturn the decision and to reinstate you. The hearing is due to start soon. You must be there.
I'm sorry, Timus, we can't be. The Earth is just about to have a war with the Thargons.
What? The Earth fight the Thargans? They will destroy this planet in no time.
Right, Timus, which is why, as John says, we can't come with you to the hearing.
But if you are not there to put your side of the story, there is no chance the appeal will succeed. The committee are bound to find against you.
And if we do come, the Earth is probably going to get destroyed.
But you could still have a life on the trig if you make a good case out to the committee.
Timus, I'm ashamed of you. I'll pretend I didn't hear you say that.
But I don't see what you can do to stop the Thargans. If the whole of the Galactic Federation cannot put a stop to this stupid Source and Thargan war, I don't see what you can do on your own.
Well, at least we can try. I'm sorry, Timus. I know you've got our best interest at heart, but well, that's the way it is.
Yes. That's what I thought you'd say as soon as you told me about the Thargans. Well, good luck. I wish I could be here to help you, but...
No, you go and put in a good word for us with the Justice Committee.
I will. Of course.
Yes, thank you. Deep Space Radar reports a Thargon spaceship leaving orbit and making towards Earth's atmosphere, Mr. President.
Yeah. Aren't the flowers beautiful this time of year?
Sir? Mr. President, sir. The Thargons. We're waiting on your orders, Mr. President.
Yes. Yes, of course. Just look at those colors. Okay. This is the President speaking. Launch interceptor missiles.
So, that's the way they want to play it.
You guys had better jog somewhere safe.
What do you mean, Morgan?
I mean, I want you off the ship.
Do you blame us for what has happened? Well, that isn't fair, Morgan.
Oh, I owe my life to all of you, and you're probably the only friends I've got right now. But I'm sure you don't want to be aboard this ship when I attack the Thargan fleet.
Well, you're not serious, are you, Morgan?
Yes, I am. Someone has to defend the Earth.
One ship? Against an entire Thargon fleet? Well, one blast from one of their Ripper rays and they spread you across half the galaxy.
Well, it may surprise you, but if I can take just one of their ships with me, I won't give a damn.
Throwing yourself away won't help save the Earth.
I know, but I've got to do something.
Well, I've got an idea, but...
What is it, Andrew?
Well, you know how I can hallucinate? Make people see things that aren't really there.
You don't think a few headless ghosts are going to frighten the Thargans, do you?
No, of course not. But a huge fleet of saucer and spaceships might.
Yeah, well, they'd soon realize they weren't real. Well, none of them will be shooting.
Yes, they would. I could make it look as if they were. And it could make it look like the Thargon ships were all being destroyed.
Well, no one mind could do all that hallucinating, could it?
No, maybe not. But we could together, though. All of us. Well, you can hallucinate as well.
Yes, but it's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a good job we've got over the effects of the Barlam and got all our special powers back.
I think we'll try your idea, Andrew. It might just work.
Right. Morgan, tell us what you see.
Sources and spaceships, lots of them. Are you guys really creating them with your minds?
Sure, Morgan. It's easy.
Well, it's working for me, but will the Thargans also see your hallucinations?
We can only hope so, Morgan.
Tim, can you give us the navigational coordinates to take us to the Thargan fleet?
I have them already programmed into your spaceship's guidance computer, John. And John, good luck to you all.
Thank you, Tim. Okay, Morgan, let's go.
Set tracking coordinates. Stand by all ships.
Look at them.
Yeah, the first thing we ought to do is to get them away from here. We're too close to the Earth here. When the Thargans start firing, they may hit the Earth instead of our artificial spaceships.
You mean you want me to get them chasing us?
That's the general idea, Morgan.
Okay.
It's a Sorsen. He went right through the fleet. He mustn't get away.
shooting at us.
What do you expect them to do, Mike? Send us flowers?
That one was close.
Well, haven't we drawn them far enough, John? We're well past the moon.
I got us that time! Ship's not responding.
They're out of control. We must have hit them.
What are we going to do now?
Time the cavalry came to the rescue. Okay, everyone, bring in our source and space fleet.
Right. I'm scared. If the Thagons don't see our hallucinations, we're done for.
Sources! Trap! They led us into a trap!
It's working. They can see our hallucinations. It's working.
Are they invulnerable? We hit them with the Ripper Ray and it seems to go right through them. They must have a new defense system.
Well done, everybody. That looked great.
Well, won't they get suspicious if they don't lose any ships?
That's a good point, Mike.
We can fake it. We can make some of their ships seem to blow up. Well, it's easy.
That'll put the wind up them.
Well, it looks good enough to fool me, but surely the guys aboard those ships know they haven't been hit, let alone destroyed.
No. The hallucination is the same for everybody. It looks to them as though someone else's ship has been hit.
Yeah, but they're bound to find out the truth sooner or later.
Yes, when they destroy the only real source and spaceship in the battle, us.
Keep the illusion in their minds.
How can their deflector shields absorb so much energy? Fleet condition, report.
Heavy losses, all quarters. Your orders, sir.
No change. We fight to the last ship.
The illusion is weakening.
I can't keep it up much longer.
Nor can I.
What now, you guys?
The Thargons are going to get a couple of surprise visitors. Mike, you come with me. And the rest of you, for heaven's sake, keep the illusion going for the next few minutes. Tim, can you give me a couple of stun guns?
Certainly, John.
Damage control, report. I want the present combat capability of the fleet.
You ready to call it a day, General?
The Galactic Federation. I should have seen your hand in this. Arming our enemies with advanced weaponry.
You're wrong, General. Our only purpose is to protect the Earth from attack and to make sure that both fleets leave this solar system.
Enough! No Thargon commander has ever surrendered. I do not propose to be the first. Regroup! Prepare to fire!
Gunnery control, sir. We cannot maintain a bearing. The source on fleet appears to be fading.
What trickery is this?
I'm sorry, John. We gave you as long as we could.
Tim?
Yes, John?
Can you give me the coordinates for the Alpha Centauri and the Tau Ceti regions? I want to put them directly into the Thargon Fleet guidance system.
They will appear on the master console in a few moments.
What's the idea?
It's a new game, Mike, called the Thargon Split. Half the fleet goes one way, half the fleet goes the other. And only we know where we've sent them.
The finishing touch?
Why not?
spaceship that isn't going anywhere. This one, it's wrecked.
Don't worry, Morgan. We can get to your home by motor transporter.
You pair of geniuses. How did you get rid of them?
Oh, a little technical sleight of hand that Tim helped us pull off. I sent half the fleet to one star system and half the fleet to another. Well, when the fusion drives in those spacecraft are accelerated beyond the speed of light, effectively they disappear and pop up at their destination.
And when the Thargons do pop out of hyperspace, not only will they be light years apart, but they won't actually know where they are.
Simple but effective.
Of course, you realise however long it takes them, that fleet will reassemble again one day.
Yeah, they'll be back. Or the Sorsons will.
Well, at least we bought some time. Maybe long enough for the Galactic Federation to take their job a little more seriously.
Oh, you missed it. You missed everything.
I hardly think we did.
The committee said that the Galactic Federation has become too bureaucratic and out of touch. Everything is to be changed. Laws are to be enforced. Closed worlds are to be protected.
You mean they're going to stop the rot?
Stop the rot! They're going to tear it out by the roots.
You showed us the error of our ways. We were wrong and you were right. Please accept our apologies.
You mean we're forgiven?
Forgiven? My dear John, it is you who should forgive us.
We reinstated then. Members of the Federation again.
No, not members of the old Federation, but members of a vigorous new Federation, which from now on will look to young people like yourselves for guidance.